The Central Wisconsin Airport is our regional airport. It is currently served by 3 airlines: Delta, American, and United. The airport also accommodates corporate and general aviation flights. Seaway features 2 commercially sized runways, an air traffic control tower, a modern terminal, and operates 11 daily departures. Since its humble beginning in 1969, the airport has grown substantially. Over 250,000 passengers chose to fly to or from Seaway in 2018, and that number is expected to climb in the coming years. We're celebrating the airport's 50th anniversary with a look back at the notable moments that shaped Seaway into what it is today.
Central Wisconsin Airport was developed by Marathon and Portage counties to serve the needs of the new modern jet aircraft that were coming out.
At the time, North Central was serving Wausau Airport and Stevens Point Airport, and rather than have 2 airports that served North Central, at the time they established 1 airport.
Our first flight was Flight 450, which was a DC-9 from Minneapolis. It arrived about 7:39, left at 7:50. And one of the things I do remember is that we had many people lining the fence to see a first DC-9 landing here at Central Wisconsin. So that was quite interesting.
So Central Wisconsin Airport was relatively unique in the fact that it was a new airport. Even today, in terms of airport standards, it's very new. Most airports were set up in the 30s and 40s when aviation was still new. The Central Wisconsin Airport dedication was really a celebration of aviation.
It was well advertised. We had thousands of people that showed up for that. And I think the big drawing card was that the Thunderbird team was going to perform an air show.
They had a parachute team. They had information on the moon landing, which was all very cutting edge, very state-of-the-art at that time, and that's really what this airport was dedicated to be, as the new age airport. In 1990, the airport was removed from the county tax levy. What's significant about that is the airport for the last 30 years has been completely self-sufficient. That is, we don't rely on any taxpayer dollars to operate the airport. In 1998, the concourse addition was added, and that added jet bridges to the Central Wisconsin Airport.
Prior to that, we basically had 2 gates for operation.
Everybody had to ground board, go out on the ramp in the snow, in the rain, and whatever the elements were, you had to experience it.
It made a more seamless effect. When you came to the airport, you went through the jet bridge, you got on the aircraft, so it was just a better experience for the traveling public at that time.
9/11 had a significant impact on the airline industry, in particular here at Central Wisconsin Airport. It drove the need for additional space for security scanning of passengers and luggage.
It was a complete dynamic change for the airport and for the airline industry at that time.
Prior to September 11th, the security was done at the gate. After September 11th, it was done at the checkpoint. These new checkpoints were set up. Many airports were not able to accommodate a checkpoint very well. Seaway was in a position where it could accommodate it reasonably well, and we really didn't formally accommodate it until this latest terminal addition was put on. Planning for the terminal remodel started shortly after 2008. At that time, we had a record number of passengers, and the terminal no longer met the needs of the passengers. It was old, it was a poor customer experience, dimly lit, really wasn't what our customers needed or wanted.
The major terminal area reconstruction began in 2010 and finished in 2016. And involved a total remake of the entire parking area, utility infrastructure, and really a complete overhaul and updating of the terminal area.
It was a 5-year, $38 million project, and with the one main focus of making flying easier from here, making it a convenient experience for the passengers, making it a pleasant experience, and really meeting the needs into the future. One of the biggest benefits the Central Wisconsin Airport has to the community is really its facility. With 2 runways capable of handling commercial aircraft really in any weather, with the ILS system, with an air traffic control tower, it provides a huge value to Central Wisconsin.
Just to see how the airport has grown from a 2-gate facility to what we have now in the concourse with jet bridges and the economic impact it's had on the area for both Marathon and Portage counties has been outstanding.
Without this facility, without the air service we offer, we wouldn't be able to accommodate a lot of the business needs in central Wisconsin.
Green Neck uses CWA on a daily basis. We have customers and employees traversing the airport every single day. Business is done globally nowadays. So without the airport and the ability to get to those customers and the ability for customers to get here, we wouldn't have the ability to grow globally like we have.
I hear it from customers almost every day, whether it's on Facebook, a phone call, or in person, that Central Wisconsin Airport is my hometown airport. This community integration is really what I'm most proud of.